Good afternoon everyone, so we're doing sort of a dual unboxing today of the Hugo Boss Hero Black Editions. So there's actually two variants to this. You've got the blue variant and the black variant, so it depends on which one you want to go for. There's literally not much difference between the two. I've done two separate reviews if you want detailed comparison, well, not detailed comparison, but detailed unboxing and review of it. But we're just going to do a quick sort of comparison of them two today. So initial look at the two boxes, obviously the blue one's on the left, the black one's on the right. Initial look at the left one is, I'm not sure if that's by error or anything like that, but this one appears to have a bigger logo and it's a different design, as you can see from that folding lip here. One's a full fold over box, one's a simple folding lid. So yeah, let's have a little look. They're both very, very similar in terms of the boxes, but when you see inside, you see that they're sort of, like when I say they're similar, the actual weights, sort of the materials used, they're very, very similar, but in terms of the design, very, very different. So that's your black one and your blue one. Turn that lamp off. Actually, that's not helped. Let's swap those around. There we go. As well. So, black on the left, blue on the right. You can see from the two boxes we've got they're very similar but yet different in the same way. This one's just a simple sock to hold onto the actual watch, whereas the other one we've got an actual Hugo Boss printed sock inside there, and it's tailored more to the fit, and you've got more of a compartment for the actual watch to sit in. So let's take that out as well. Just bashed my camera. You can see that these the actual link, like the link that holds that little crown out when they ship it, that's been taken out already, just from when I did the original unboxing of these watches individually. So here we go. This is the two of the variants from the Boss, the Boss Hero Black Editions. Black Edition's a bit confusing, but as I said, you've got two different variants. You've got the normal black face and the blue face on the right. So they're both very, very similar in terms of the fact that they both got sunray dials and sunray chronograph, just in different colours. One's black, one's blue. You've obviously got the date dial, but one's set in black and one's set in white. Tachymeter and the bezel obviously are very different. One's a PVD case, you only get the PVD casing and the PVD strap and the finish on the case and the bezel on the black edition, the actual black variant. Whereas the blue one, you get a full stainless steel finish on the bezel and the strap. Both straps are 22mm, both watches are 50-meter water resistance, and both have mineral glass going over the top of it. So it's not sapphire, but it's it should be fairly scratch resistant, as I hear mineral glass is still pretty decent, but it's not going to be ultra scratch resistant like, say, a Luminox, for example. Both have 24-hour readouts in those right-hand side dials there. Both have similar sort of style luminous essences to them. They both retail at the same sort of price, around about $250. Both weigh the same, so pretty much they're just two different colours, and probably both use the same quartz caliber as well. But I suppose it is a case of just picking which sort of colour you'd rather go for, in terms of, do you go for all black? I prefer a blue watch, but I like this all black one just with how it's done. That jet black style bezel is a slightly different colour to the actual strap itself, so it stands out a little bit nicer. I think it looks a little bit like a lunar watch, really. It's probably because it's under that light. I think the only sort of thing you might have to watch out for is this PVD plating on the black one might sort of chip off. I don't know how good PVD iron plating is nowadays, but stainless steel straps, obviously they'll scratch, but then I don't know if they'll scratch and show less or show more. That's probably something I sort of have to compare from experience. Both chronograph buttons are very, very similar. Obviously you can see that PVD line finish on both, well, not both, sorry, PVD line finish better on that black variant versus the chrome one, well, the blue edition. They're both very, very similar in terms of the two-tone finishes on the sides as well. The same specs in terms of 45mm case diameter and 12mm. You're essentially just paying for two different colour variants. I wanted to do a comparison so you guys can see a better look Coming down to the buckles, they both use a push button double deployment button. Have a look now at that system. So we've got a standard double fold over system. Again, it's one of those cheap mechanisms inside there. Nothing too fancy. I've done that in a pretty smooth way, but now I can't do it very smoothly. There we go. Sure, I'm right-handed, but I'm quite lefty when it comes to watches. They've both got nice secure click downs as well. Both got a decent quality strap. They're both they're not ridiculously heavy either. Both of them are nice, comfortable weight. But then you probably would want a slightly bigger wrist for these. So looking inside again, so they've both got the same sort of style back plates. Both got mirror finish, and that water resistance quota on the back. So there we go, guys. That is the Boss Hero Black, both of the variants compared to each other.